Hey Flosstube, Judy here from Aussie in a Kiwi World. It is Monday the 27th of November 2023 and it's about 4:15 p.m. today in New Zealand. Please excuse my flushed face, it's actually quite hot in my office here, and I just wanted to actually jump on and try to record while I had the time to do that. We had a little bit of an incident at work overnight, which involved some fire brigade, so our systems have been down most of the day, so I'm just sort of trying to utilize the time while we have the opportunity. So I thought I would jump on, and yes, I know it's been less than a week since I actually recorded last time, so luckily you guys are sitting down when you're actually seeing that I'm putting another video up so soon. But I just thought I'd come on and just do a little bit of what I've been working on in the last week. It hasn't been a huge amount of stitching, but I've done a little bit on 5 different projects. I have worked on the 6th one, but I'm not at my goal yet, so I'm going to just leave that until next video. But I have actually had a chance today while our systems have been down at work to be able to work on my projects for next year. So I've taken all the poll details and started working on those, getting the patterns together ready for me to do a plan video. I hope to actually get that done on the weekend, and that will show you what my plans are and all the projects that I'm going to work on. It will be like a mini whip parade, but a whip parade of what I'm starting on rather than what I've worked on for this year. So I want to get that up and done so that I can have them ready and ready for me to jump in and actually start stitching on for the 1st of January. So I've got a couple of new sales to do between now and then. One for the 1st of January that I want to actually start, and I've added them to the list as well. So I've got 3 different categories. It's a focus group that I want to actually, of the 24 that I want to work on. There's a focus finish, which is still part of the focus group, but that was my Adele. And I've got a cell group where I've got some projects in there that are part of a cell that I started with someone, so I want to keep them in the rotation. And the 3rd category is just because I want to keep working on it and maybe push for a finish. So I look forward to actually recording that video for you next week or on the weekend, and hopefully I can get that up sometime on the weekend. So just before I get in and show you the 5 projects I've been working on, I just want to actually say thank you to everybody that jumped in on the Zoom on Saturday, or it was Friday for some people. It was so fun to actually jump on and chat with people and be able to stitch with others at the same time. So we started the Zoom at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning here in New Zealand, and other than probably maybe 3 or 4 hours that we were logged off a couple of times throughout the day, I went to bed at midnight, so, and I was on that chat the majority of that time, from 9 a.m. So it was quite a stitchy day. And a couple of my Kiwi friends here decided to chat on until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it was a really productive day on the Zoom chat, and I really hope that I can start doing those on a more regular basis. The room is available at any time. If anybody wants to jump into the Zoom chat, then just let me know, message me, and I can open it for you. If you've got a couple of friends you want to catch up with in a Zoom, then by all means let me know and I can open the room. Some of them are actually where you can enter at any time when I can schedule it like that. Other ones are that I need to be in the room or I need to open the room to be able to enter. So my Zoom subscription is a subscription that is actually at my cost. So it's not actually the free one. So you can actually jump in there at any time and continue on for hours and hours if you like, just like we did on Saturday. So hopefully we'll do that again shortly, and more people can come in and say hello and see other people. And we had a couple of extra Flosstubers in there, which was great, Danielle and Elisa. It was lovely to see them come in and join us and chat away. So thank you very much. Thank you to all my subscribers as well. My subscribers, I'm not actually here for the numbers, but when I'm trying to upload videos and things like that, the numbers are directly in front of you, so I do actually notice whether there's been a couple of less or a couple more, and either way, I'm grateful for everybody that actually comes back and watches my videos, and have ring the bell so that when I put the new videos up, you get notified. So thank you very much. I really appreciate the fact that you do keep coming back each video. So while we're talking about Flosstube, if I can just maybe just do a couple of shout outs. So I've had a couple of new subscribers, a couple of new Flosstubers that have been around. One of them is new to me, and the other one I have actually, I think, shouted out her already, but I just want to shout her out again. She's just loaded number 4, her 4th video. She's an amazing support of my channel and is always commenting in my Facebook group. Shows some really gorgeous projects, and now that she's got her own Flosstube, even makes time to still come and chat in the Facebook group as well as her doing her own Flosstube. So, and that's to Jerica. I just want to actually say thank you so much for your support, your messages, your comments on posts in the group, and your gorgeous stitching. It's really great to actually have someone that's so obsessed with cross stitch just like I am. So her Flosstube is called Jerica _daybreak. Sorry, my apologies. Rewind. Her first name is Jerica, and her Instagram and her Flosstube channel is called daybreak _stitcher. So I will put the name of her down the bottom here, and I'll also put it into my description. Jump on and go and say hello to her and help her with her subscribers. She's really fun to watch. She's such a lovely lady and really bright and vibrant. Her patterns are gorgeous, her projects. So jump on and have a look. The other one is a gentleman by the name of Andrew. His Flosstube channel is called The Runner Stitcher. So I will put the name again down the bottom here. Andrew is very new to cross stitch. His mum and his nan or grandmother used to actually cross stitch on sweaters or on jerseys when he was younger, and then they would use waste canvas, stitch on there, and then they would sell them to make some money throughout the year. So Andrew used to watch this and really love that they used to do this craft, and decided to sort of give it a go himself. Well, just in May of this year, has actually taken up quite a big obsession with it and loves cross stitch, has purchased lots of things, and has got quite a few projects on the go, and since May has actually had quite a few finishes. So well done for him to get all that those stitches in. So if you want to go and give him a big shout out, he is actually in the 1,000 under 1,000 subs club. So the name for him again is The Runner Stitcher, and that's because he does running. So he runs in marathons and things like that, something that my body doesn't even know what run is. So a big shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for producing Flosstube videos so that we can actually enjoy them and enjoy what you're stitching on. So that's the couple of shout outs that I have. So we'll get into what we're here for cross stitch, my whips that I'm working on. So there's just the 5 that I've actually worked on this week, and this is all for, I've started, as I mentioned in my last video, I've started actually just doing mini goals. So I'm picking up a project, having a look where it's at. If it's in Pattern Keeper, I'm looking at the percentage and trying to get it to the next 5%. If it's a massive project where the next 5% might be 50,000 stitches or 30,000 stitches, then I'm just choosing to do 1,000 stitches on it, or stitching on it to get it to the 1,000, the equivalent of up to 1,000. So if I'm 1,500, I move it up to 2,000. So the first one that I worked on was Hello Dear, which is a sister piece to the Hello Sunshine that I showed last week. So this is actually the winter version. Now it's very different here because our winters are actually hot, so it's not actually winter and cold, and Christmas is definitely not in our winter, but I have stitched it in the same colours as it's charted for, based on the fact that it's still going to be the original, so I don't really want to have to change it. And I know that Morgan Honeybee Stitcher on Flosstube did actually change hers accordingly. She moved some motifs around and changed them around a little bit, which looked amazing, but I just don't have that crafty skill to actually do that. So I'm just going to actually leave it how it is and stitch it the way that it is. So I'll just pop a photo up here of what the before photo looked like. And on this one I have done, my goal was to get to 10%, and I reached that goal, and this is where I'm at now. So I've worked on this little deer down here, all of that, a little bit of the greenery. I tried to get some colour in, which is hence the reason why he's got like a rosy cheek just sticking in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so this is actually really cute. I think once I start adding motifs on here, it's going to go quite quickly. So that's Hello Dear by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. The next one was Frog in Blue, which is from Joe Lynch. This is a Heaven and Earth charted design. And I do actually have the sister one to this one, which was all reds and oranges and yellows. That one's completed quite some time ago. So I'll put a photo up here of what the before photo was. And this one I reached 5%. That was my goal, to get to 5%, and I have done that now. So it's up to 5% of the chart, and this is where I'm at. So it doesn't actually look like much at the moment. And sorry about the fabric, I've just sort of folded it up because it's such a big piece. So it doesn't actually look very much at the moment, but if I can try to juggle this, the bit that I'm doing here is actually just this leg here. It's just down, just here. So, and I'm pretty sure that dark blue is the bit that's underneath the body. Yeah, I just started somewhere in the middle and we're now working my way around. I'm trying to do the big block colours first, and then I'll go through and do all the little ninja stitches, so I've got something to anchor them to. So that is Frog in Blue by Joe Lynch. The next project was a Stanley Morrison design from charted by Pain Free Crafts, and that is my kaleidoscope. These colours are gorgeous. I can't wait to work on them. Absolutely beautiful. So my kaleidoscope was, I wanted to get to 1,000 stitches because 5% of this would have been 20,000. So I decided that that wasn't going to be good enough. That wasn't going to be a short goal. It's going to be a long goal. So this is where I'm at. So I'll pop a photo up here to show you where I was before. And all I've done is added another 500 stitches to this one. So just the black stitches I've started with. And as you can see, you can sort of see part of the dragon wings coming in here. Not much to show at the moment, but time will tell with that one. And the same with the next one. The next one is also a Pain Free Craft, which is Elephant Puzzle, and this one's an Adrian Chesterman design. So I'll pop a photo up here, sorry, of the before, and it was previously at I think I only had 100 and something stitches done on this one, so I just wanted to reach to the 1,000. And this is where I'm at now. This has got so much fabric, and it's ridiculous. It's a plasticky kind of easy guide, and I just hate the way that it works. So it's I've got like an elastic up here that I'm trying to keep it all together, and yeah, it's a bit bit of a nightmare. So I've got your before shot just here showing that the stitches that I had on there, and on this one I did get to the 1,000 stitches, so that's another goal that I've completed this month. So that's 4 out of 4. And the last project, which is one of my favorite projects out of all of them that I have, and we all know that I have way too many that's going to be beyond my life time, or my life expectancy, as they say. So, and that is the Gecko Rouge kit for the bee. This is by Elaine. She's absolutely such a stunning designer with her projects. So just the colour and stuff and how she brings it all together is amazing. So this one I had, I wanted to get to, the next percentage was 20%. So I worked on this one and reached that goal. So let's pop this on the back. And this is my progress. So this is an absolutely gorgeous kit. So I've got the before shot up here, and as you can see, I filled in all of this yellow down here. I did fill in a little bit of ninja stitches up here, and then I got sick of doing 1 or 2 stitches, so I just grabbed a colour and worked my way around. And believe it or not, there's 2 different yellows in this, even though you can't see it from the screen. Yeah, they're very close numbers to each other, so it's obviously to help with the blends. But that is actually one of my favourite projects that I've got in my whole of my stash. So it'll be interesting. I'll love it when I see that one finished. Okay, so that's the 5 projects I've been working on, and that's just for the last sort of 6 days since I've recorded last. I am going to start spending some time on getting my projects ready for the video on the weekend to actually start doing the mini or the whip parade for the 2024 goals, the before and after shots, or the before shots, and the to actually show whether it's a new start or a fully finished expectant or whatever the goal is for it. So I hope to get that done on the weekend. The following weekend is very exciting for me. My grandson, 7-year-old grandson Billy, is coming across from Australia. Him and my son are coming over for holidays for a couple of weeks, so I may not record in that time, but I'll hopefully be back to record. If it's not just before the new year, it'll be just after the new year, but I will try to get another couple of recordings in prior to him or prior to them coming. So that's exciting. I'm really, really excited about seeing him. I haven't seen him since Christmas last year. Was it January? It may have been, actually it may have been even longer than that. So it has been a little while, too long anyway. So even yesterday was too long ago. So I just wanted to actually, I don't really want to end on a real a negative note, but I just want to actually make you aware of the last couple of videos I've had. I've actually been very open and said that I was struggling with the loss of my son. For those of you that are very close to me know that my son passed away in 1998. So it's not a new thing that has actually happened. We're talking like he's been gone now 25 years. And 25 years is a huge amount of time to go without that missing piece that you've got in your life. So the main thing I actually wanted to say is, for the people that have actually messaged me privately and shown your support and things like that, I really do appreciate it. The couple of people that actually messaged me with really, really horrible messages, I don't care if you watch my video again or you don't. I would prefer that you didn't actually. I don't think it's fair to actually judge someone based on a cross-stitch channel and having some personal information on there. I treat you guys as my friends and family because that's the way I feel, the support that I get. And to actually have a couple of nasty people actually message me with some really, really horrible things is not acceptable. So hopefully you've unsubscribed already from the last message that I've sent you. I've blocked you now anyway from any way that you can try to contact me. So I would hope that that's going to stop you from being able to even view my videos. But going forward, I'm not a real personal sharer. Like, I like to, yes, I put photos here of my grandkids or Finley when I spend time with him, or what's happening within my family, but it's only a very minuscule time of my video. Like, the majority of my video is spent on cross stitch, and if you don't like the personal side of it, then you just need to get to the personal bit and then just disconnect. Like, stop, like the video if you liked it. If you didn't, then by all means don't. You can put a thumbs down if you like, if you didn't like it. But please don't message me with negative comments when it's something that's actually really personal like that, because it's just not fair. It's not. This is something that I wanted to do because I wanted to share my cross-stitch journey, and to think that I was going to get on here and be attacked by some people because I mentioned something about the loss of my son and that I was struggling, as I said, is definitely not acceptable. So anyway, let's just move on. Going forward, I will keep my personal information right to the end. As I said, if you don't want the personal part, please just stop when I mention that I'm going to go into the personal situation, and we'll go from there. Then I don't have to offend anybody, and I certainly don't need anybody to offend me. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the last couple of minutes. I just needed to get that off my chest. It's been playing on my mind since the last couple of videos, and I needed just to mention it. So have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful month, day, whichever you choose. If it's hot, stay cool. If it's cold, stay warm. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving that celebrate it, and I hope to be back up on recording the next video for 2024 plans next week. So take care, everybody. It's lovely to see you, and I will catch up soon. Take care. Happy stitching.